have a cat here. It's the start of week 3. What am I going to do this week, you ask? Girl, if I knew, I would be telling you right now, but I don't know. Today is Saturday. I am so tired. Like, I don't know why today's been a regular day. I'm exhausted. I am on my, don't judge me when I say this, I'm on my 3rd cup today. But this week of the Artist Way is recovering a sense of power. So what's interesting to me is she starts off this week by saying, this week you may find, wait, I keep saying the wrong thing. This week may find you dealing with unaccustomed bursts of energy and sharp peaks of anger, joy, and grief. No. You are coming into your power as the illusory hold of your previous accepted limits is shaken. You will be asked to consciously experiment with the spiritual open-mindedness. This week I do have some exciting things planned. I am going to my grandmother's birthday tomorrow. Lunch at I don't know, I've never been to this place. I think it's a sports bar. And then on Wednesday, I'm sorry, I'm so excited. Okay, chill. On Wednesday, I am seeing Wicked for Good with my wife. I'm so freaking excited. Like, I don't think you guys understand. It's just a movie, I know, but it's a movie that means so much to me already, and it hasn't even come out, whatever. I'm wondering if you guys want a video just of stream of consciousness of me talking about my thoughts on Wicked. I feel like that's something I would want to watch, but of course that would be like a bonus video, and that wouldn't be like, you know, this week's video, because I'm doing these vlogs right now. My wife's birthday is next week, not this week, so no birthday plans for that. I really cannot do this today because my heart health wouldn't appreciate that, but I would want to go to a coffee shop to read, write, and drink coffee, but I can't be really doing that today. Like I said, I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee, but we'll see what my artist date is gonna be, and I will let you know. Check back in soon. Alright, you guys, I figured out what I'd like to do for my artist date. I am going to Hobby Lobby. Unfortunately, yeah, please don't beat my ass. Yeah, I'm going to Hobby Lobby because I found this video on TikTok that was like, oh, you can get a crew neck like I have on, and some sweatpants, and then you can iron on patches, and that would make a great gift. And I was thinking, oh, that would be such a cute artist date. So hopefully I can find some in my size and my wife's size, so I can make us matching ones or similar ones. So I'm here today. I had to park pretty far away from Hobby Lobby because it's so busy today. Like, I don't understand. And I don't mind parking far away, especially when it's nice weather out, because then I can get my steps in. So I'm about to go in there. Hopefully they have some cute patches. Last time I came to this Hobby Lobby, I did not find what I was looking for, and stuff was not cute. Not going to lie to you, it was not giving what I wanted it to give. But we are going to be positive we will find something cute today. And guess what? I forgot my library returns, and I passed 2 libraries on the way here. What the hell? It's okay. I will return them a different time. I'm gonna go now, and I will, of course, catch up with you when I can. Okay, I was just talking for like 2 minutes straight, and then I realized I wasn't recording. Hello. I have done what I needed to do. I was able to get the stuff. I saw 2 people from my past, from like elementary school, that I had a pretty decent relationship with. We were pretty good friends. I saw her mom too, who worked at the school. However, I did not say hi. I was too, like, I don't know, I was too in my head, and I was like, okay, at one point I passed him and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna say hello. So then I passed him again and I said nope, and then I passed him a third time. Oh my god, they had to know. They had to have known it was me. How embarrassing is that? It's okay. It's okay. I mean, they didn't say hi to me either. They didn't say hi to me either. Anyways, that aside, I'm gonna go home now and I'm going to do my little project. I will show you guys when I do it. Alright guys, I am back and I'm going to show you what I had in mind. So I ended up picking up all of these packages of iron-on patches. The reason why I got this package was because the Bigfoot sticker. And then I got a screw and some sweatpants, and I'm gonna make a little set, but I haven't figured out what I want to put together yet, so stay tuned for that. This is me before we get a wonderful night.
Number once. I start every warm-up with a pass from the same guy. What's up, Curtis? I shoot from the
Bro.
same guy every time. So you can imagine how good some.
Hi guys, today is Monday. Guess I'm just not gonna be filming on Sundays because second time I forgot to film on Sunday. But I will tell you that I went out to eat with my family yesterday, and then I came home, I finished Reg, and I think that's it really. Didn't get any footage of hanging out with my family on yesterday. It was fun. We were out for about 4 hours because the wait was long. It was very long. I did finish Reg. I would rate it either like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. It was really fun. I enjoyed the whole, like the game as a whole. However, the end, I was like, what is going on? I started doing some week 3 activities in the artist way, and I do remember this week it's about regaining a sense of power. So you're going back in your mind palace, and you are dredging up like things that happened to you in your past, and you're working through them. There's one activity where you list, like, Julia gives you 20 prompts and you answer them basically. Like the first one is, my favorite childhood toy was, my favorite childhood game was, is the second one. And then it tells you how to deal with criticism. It has you write a letter to your critic. I wrote a letter talking about the last time I got criticized or something, and how it actually made me better because it was coming from a person who knew what they were talking about. Also, it tells you to be aware of who the criticism is coming from, because if it's like from a comment, like, okay. If it's from someone who you don't respect, okay, why do you care about their opinion, you feel me? So I thought that was very helpful. As for the tasks, I didn't really get to them yet. There's one where it's gonna be really hard for me. It is describe your childhood room, and if you wish you can draw a picture of it. If I were to count just my childhood, I would say I probably moved like 10 times. and moved around a lot, so I didn't have a specific childhood bedroom that I could call my own. Like, I had my own room for most of the places that we lived, but I don't have like a specific room that was my childhood room. I had many different childhood rooms. There's one place in particular that I'm thinking of that was my favorite place that we ever lived. We only lived there for a year, and my room was blue. So it was pretty cool. I didn't paint it blue, it was already blue. And then there's other stuff such as describe 5 traits you liked in yourself as a child. Me, when I was a child, I could not stand myself, but I'm going to look at this activity of looking back, me as my older self, looking back on my younger self. What do I appreciate that I was like as a child? That's all I have to say about the artist wave right this second. And then I did not sketch anything else. Morning pages I did. I've noticed that when I have been doing my morning pages, I have been getting more and more distracted just by my own thoughts. I find myself writing and then staring into space and then just going on a whole mental journey and then coming back into myself and being like, oh, I literally didn't write anything down. Continuing on with Matriarch, I am really enjoying listening to Tina Knowles' life story. It is so interesting. I can't believe, it's hard for me to grasp that segregation was not so long ago. It was like right around the corner. It's so crazy to me. And it's so heartbreaking, the things that she says that happened to her as a child. And like, this stuff still happens today. And it's just like, we're all people. Like, I don't understand why people treat other people like that. And there was this one part that really stuck out to me where her and, I want to say either her siblings or her cousins were going to get some ice cream, and then they were about to walk in, but then these white kids walked in before them, and then Tina was about to go into the store, and her relatives were like, no, you can't go in there, you have to wait until they leave. And then her being a child, she was like, what? Now I'm getting some ice cream. And then when she walked in, the worker yelled at her and was like, you guys need to get out of here. And it was just so heartbreaking. Like, I can't believe that was so recent too, like in the 60s. But right now there's a part where I'm at where she's an adult, she just got married, and she and Johnny are about to go to a drag show, or like mentions of her talking to drag queens or something. I don't know. I had to pause it because I had to go do whatever I was doing. I can't remember what I was doing. Sometimes I just be listening to the audiobook and then pausing it like in the middle of a sentence. Yeah, I'm about 34% of the way through. Hopefully I can finish this book this week. I'm not gonna rush it though because it's a really good story and I keep tearing up. And I'm gonna say it again. Guys, I'm gonna be so annoying. I don't really care. Me and my wife are going to see Wicked on a Wednesday, and I'm so excited. I keep seeing videos of the cast and the cast singing, and it just like, I think that's all that I have to say right now. I will check back in with you guys whenever I have another update, whether that be the end of the day today or tomorrow. Oh guys, also I forgot to mention that I did try a new recipe. I did, as you just saw, have footage of that. It was really good. I would make it again, 10 out of 10. I would just put less oil in the pan when frying the rice paper, and of course I will link the recipe down below. here, taking notes. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. I must tell you that I have the headache of the century. I barely updated yesterday. I apologize. Yesterday I didn't really do much, honestly. I went to Five Below to exchange some things that I needed to exchange. And then after I got home, I rewatched Wicked because tonight I'm going to see Wicked Part 2, to Wicked, 2 for Good. And yeah, I'm about to do my workout. I'm on my lunch break right now because, did I just say? I think I did. I have the headache of the century. So I'm going to do what I can. I don't want to skip a day. I almost did, but I'm like, better do it. What else am I doing, you know? Either that or lay down, but I don't want to lay down. I'd rather just get my workout over with so I can feel more accomplished. You feel me? What else? Oh, I need to do some artist way exercises because I have not done many of them. I think I have about 4 activities left to do. I already did my artist weight, as you guys saw. Artist date, as you guys saw. And also, I'm still reading Matriarch by Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mom. I am about 54% of the way through. But yeah, no, this is a 5-star read. I usually don't always rate memoirs because it's someone's life, but I feel like when the story is told so well that I need to throw a little 5-star rating in there, you know? Either I don't rate them or I rate them 5 stars. Like, that's just how I judge memoirs, my personal self. But oh, if you guys are wondering that I've been doing Pilates every day, hey, you're doing Pilates every day, are you sore? Yes, I'm sore every day, but it's not like to the point of where I just need to be taking a day off or whatever. I'm only using 5-pound weights or no weights whenever the activity requires no weights. So it's not like I'm like I said, this is not a beginner Pilates workout, but I have been working out prior. I was doing a different exercise program prior to working out the Pilates, so my body was kind of already used to working out every day. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I will most likely catch up with you guys either when I'm doing the artist way activities or when I go see Wicked tonight. Okay, I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, check back in later. Hey guys, I'm gonna be real honest with you when I say that this has not been the best week for me to have been doing the artist way, doing this vlog, because I have not been filming or doing my things. So I feel like you guys are so far away. Do you want to be closer? So remember what I said I did about 5? I think that was this clip, this vlog. I did about 5 of the artist way activities. Well, I just looked. I haven't done any. I have not done any. Oops. I did the minor activities. Okay, that's just gonna have to do because I was getting distracted by the glare on my eyes. So I did some of the minor activities that are in the chapter. However, I haven't done like the 1 through 10 as of yet. Today is Thursday. Did I say that? Today has been a wicked week, okay? Last night, my wife and I went to go see Wicked, and I wanted to do like, oh, this is me before Wicked, this is me after Wicked, little clip, but I didn't end up doing that. But this is me before Wicked. I did take 2 pictures, and then this is me after. Yeah, it was so good. It was insane. I really feel like I should make a video saying all of my thoughts. That's gonna be like 3 hours long. Let me know if you want that. Last night was also a late night. I woke up late. I did do my workout on my lunch break, so I did end up getting my workout in today. As for my other goals, I have not been hitting the correct amount of steps that I want to be hitting. Unfortunately, I've not been hitting 10,000 steps. I have been reading at least 10 pages. I have been working out every day, and I have been doing my brain game. So I'm like, that's like what, 5 goals? I'm like 4 out of 5, so I'm pretty happy. Wait, what else? I'm reading Matriarch, and it's still good. It's still like, so we're at kind of the point in Tina's life where Beyonce is now in Destiny's Child. So I'm about 72 of the way through it right now. I'm still enjoying it. I need to finish this before Saturday, because Saturday through Friday next week, you know what that means. I keep saying it, but it's not hitting. It's not clocking to me. No reading week, so I'm upset about that. I'm gonna go for now. Then I'm going to check back in with you. I need to do the activities. Oh my gosh. I dropped it a little bit this week, and I was supposed to be regaining my power. Girl. Alright guys. Hey guys, I just realized that I wear this sweater like every day. Here's the tea, right? Don't look at the back of my room. This is my favorite sweater, and I wash it at least. The texture is not the best, but it has sentimental value. I remember yesterday I was like, oh, I haven't worked on the artist way that much. I remember why I haven't worked on it that much. It's because I had a lot to do. However, I did 8 big assignments, I guess, yesterday. And one of them was kind of hard for me because it was like, list 5 people you admire, and then their traits, whatever. And then 5 people you secretly admire. Me, I am the type of person that is like, I'll tell you what I admire about you, or like I'll say what I admire about like a celebrity or something. So I'm like, secretly? I don't know. It's funny because I stole this from my mom. I was like, hey, you haven't used that yet. Maybe you want to give it to me. She was like, yeah, sure. Anyways, off track. I'm about to do, I'm about to do my Pilates. I have 2 artist way questions left, and then I have the reflection, so I will be doing that. My bad, my wife called me and they're talking about Wicked. I don't know what I was saying, but I have the reflection left to do with the artist way, and then 2 more assignments. Today is upper body on Pilates, which I'm not excited about, but it is only 20 minutes, so I can get through it. I have not skipped the day yet. I'm so proud of myself, honestly, so proud of myself for that. So I just need to get through that. Tomorrow's Saturday, beginning of a new vlog. My wife's dad is coming to town, so there's that. I am very excited to see him, and I don't really know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna be celebrating my wife's birthday, so we will just see. Whatever she wants to do is what we're gonna do. Oh, I watched Frankenstein last night, the new one. It was good. I think I don't like the story of Frankenstein. I'm like, every Frankenstein thing I watch, I'm like, why do I not like this like everyone else does? I'm like, wait, maybe I just don't like the story of it. So there's that. That's just a personal preference, but it was good. It was very aesthetically pleasing. The actors did an amazing job with their characters. Victor, is a bitch. I can't stand Victor. Never liked Victor. Day one Victor hater. That's me. Oh, another thing is I'm almost done with Tina Knowles' book. I am trying to finish it today. So if I do not finish it today, I will be, unfortunately, continuing it on to week 4, which, as I mentioned a million times, week 4 I'm not allowed to be reading. And I'm going to cut the social media for week 4. But my hold only lasts so long. So if I don't finish it today, I am going to be continuing it into next week until I finish it. And then, of course, I'll stop reading. I know that's kind of like illegal, but whatever. I'm on 76%, so I have like 24% left of the book. So hopefully I'll finish it today. The audiobook is not that long. It's like 13 hours or something. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing. Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to this week's vlog. I really appreciate you for coming along with me on my journey. To wrap up the week, I finished Matriarch, which I've given 5 stars, and I was actually able to complete all of my exercises for the artist way. So I'm really happy that I was able to complete those. What was week 3? Recovering a sense of power. I didn't really feel any different, to be honest with you, but I am currently working on week 4 and I'm really feeling it. So if you guys want to see my journey through next week, just of course follow along. Of course subscribe and everything. I realize now that I was wrestling my papers and that probably showed up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.